Now, I've never personally been on an airplane before, but I'm sure it can just be as lawless and crazy as a Waffle House at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's undoubtedly some crazy shit that happens in that little space where everyone's packed together like a can of sardines. Like that time where a lady took a shit so bad they had to ground the plane because it got so stinky up there. Now, I wouldn't say that I have a fear of flying, but I do have a fear of getting inside a tin can and flying with a bunch of yahoos who don't know how to behave themselves. Like, I don't know what it is. As soon as some people touch the air when they go inside an airplane, they become a whole different person. Like, they leave the ground and suddenly they act like an alien in a UFO, forgetting all their manners and what it means to be a decent human being. Today we're gonna talk about a man who got a little too rambunctious on a flight, and with the way he's acting you would assume the stewardess spat in his peanuts or something. This man decided to make a giant spectacle over one of the most trivial problems in existence. This grown man threw a hissy fit over the fact that there was a crying baby on that plane. Now, don't get me wrong, personally I've never been on a plane with a crying baby before, but from what I've heard it's not a pleasant experience. However, the way this man reacts, you would assume that he had a personal vendetta against this particular baby on this plane. I mean, sure, that's annoying, having a baby on the plane and all, but having a baby on a plane is a lot like a peanut butter and ham sandwich. Sure, it's like, what the hell are you doing here? But what can you really do about it? If anything, it's a mild inconvenience at most.
Have a fucking comfortable flight. That child has been crying for 40 minutes. Lower that, and you can't put your fucking finger in my face like that. Calm the child down, please. I had headphones on. I was sleeping. Why is the baby yelling? I'm not screaming. You want me to scream? You want me to scream? I'll fucking scream. Please stop the baby from the child crying. Please. Bro, please.
Like, it's so funny. Nobody else is really upset over the baby crying, and at that point it looks like he's crying more than the baby is. Like, there are two babies on this plane, and only one of them is causing any real problems.
That child was a black baby. What the fuck would be happening right now? I know you're not going there. You're not going there. I'm fucking going there. We're not in Florida yet. You can't do what the fuck you feel like. Fuck. I was asleep the whole time. You haven't served me anything. No, anything.
Try to keep my calm, but if I wasn't on this plane, I
Because there's a child crying on the flight, non-fucking stop. That's what's happening.
worse. A baby or a grown ass man acting like this.
Can you lower that voice?
Let's be rational.
No, let's not. No. Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do. Let's be rational. We are in a fucking tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being fucking okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby.
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that motherfucker pay extra to yell?
Okay.
No. So, fuck you and shut up.
I like how he has to question the baby's validity to be on the plane. Like, you know what? Let me see this baby's ticket. Is it even allowed here? I don't know what he meant by this. Like, what did he want the baby to do? Buy his own ticket to be allowed on the plane? Or like have his parents pay extra to bring the baby on like a carry-on bag? Like, what did they expect the people on the plane to do? Put the baby in a cargo holder with the rest of the luggage or something? Like, sure, a crying baby is annoying, but having a grown man throw a full-on tantrum over the baby crying is a whole lot worse in my opinion.
You're disturbing me now. I don't give a fuck. You were sitting there watching that motherfucking baby cry for 45 fucking minutes. This shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Lower your voice. Fuck, lower that baby's voice.
Okay.
I just don't believe that anyone is on his side at this moment. Like, he's fighting a losing battle. I don't believe anyone's gonna get up and rally out of their seats and agree with him. I don't know what it is that he wants from this situation. Like, does he want the people on the plane to agree with him and go, yeah, kick this fucking baby off this plane, get him the fuck out of here? Because if his goal is wanting to make the baby calm down, I really doubt that him yelling and making a big hoopla about this is the way to go.
I think it's all good. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
Fuck, that's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm tripping. Fuck that.
Baby. Baby.
They put cuffs on that kid. I'm good with going to jail.
No, nobody put no cuffs on the child.
Fuck, the kid is the
It's a
same.
child.
The
You're
kid
a grown
made.
man.
Yes, you are motherfucking right because nobody was going to do
You talk to
something.
somebody in cold
That's
blood.
fine. That's fine. I'll
Okay,
change
the
the
baby
baby.
won't be talking to you. You have somebody be talking to you.
Good. Good. No good, no fucking problem. I know an attorney just like you, motherfucker. I got rights. Now we work it the fuck out. We had to go through all of that. It's worked out now.
So now we're all getting deplaned.
If you had said anything, we wouldn't be sitting on this motherfucking flight with a kid crying for 45 minutes. It wasn't for 45 minutes. Bullshit.
No, nothing. You're not even worth anybody's time.
He tried to plead his case that he had a right to yell because there was two adults with a crying baby, and he shouldn't have been disturbed. Well, that's probably not how his wife imagined their Florida getaway going.
Oh my god, that just makes me feel so icky. He was there with his wife for a getaway trip to Florida. This is embarrassing. I feel so bad for the wife, but I also feel really bad for the parents because dealing with a crying baby is no easy matter, especially when you can't get them to calm down right away. But thank God this man was here to take away the attention from those two parents and their crying child. I think after this incident, everyone's going to forget that there was a baby on this plane crying and just remember this man's huge meltdown. And in the end, it looks like he was the cause of more problems than the baby itself, getting everyone deplaned and causing everyone to wait even longer. It looks like they were escorting him away to what can only be assumed was a wambulance to check his vitals after that large hissy fit. It's just so weird to me that he lives in like his own personal bubble where he can't imagine anything inconveniencing him. Like, it didn't occur to him that there was going to be the possibility of a baby on this plane. It's like the reverse of a mother's instinct when they hear a baby crying. If this man hears a baby start to cry, he just goes into a fucking frenzy, ready to pile drive this baby into the dirt. He also made a comment about the baby's skin color. I don't know why he brought race into it. From my experience, all babies cry. So, okay, yeah, that's it.